Sometimes it still hurts. And I hate that I still think about you, because honestly, you don't even deserve my thoughts. And they say forgive but don't forget, but I would wipe out every memory of you if I had the choice. I want to forget everything about you. I want to forget your voice, and when I close my eyes, I want it to be too hard to picture you. I want to forget the bad and the good too. And maybe I wish we would have just stayed strangers, because sometimes I think I regret meeting you. I guess my head and my heart aren't aligned right now, because in my head I almost hate you, but my heart wants to look past all the bad and continue to love you. One day I wrote a poem that said, if my heart was a person, she would hate me. She would beat me until I felt dead enough to barely breathe, but alive enough to still feel pain, because this is how I set her up to feel when I take the chance of forcing her to love someone who was not able to love her back. I added that to this poem because I did it again. I'm sorry, heart. I'm sorry that I set you up again. And maybe my punishment was this one-sided soul tie. I know this is selfish, but I hate how you get to hurt me and continue to live a happy life. I got the knife while you walked out pain-free. I say God brings people into my life for a reason, but I'm still trying to figure out what the purpose behind this could be, because I got nothing from you. And luckily, you got what you wanted out of me. I poured into you, and you left me half empty, so you won. Take your trophy.
Gentlemen, I am so fucking sick of hearing you're beautiful. As if my worth is belittled into how my face is shaped, the slope of my nose, the fullness of my lips. I am sick of being told I am pretty as if it is a trade-off with being intelligent. I know I am smart and funny and kind-hearted, so compliment me on that, on something I believe, something I know is real. I am sick of being complimented on some strange, abstract societal norm. It will not reassure me. It will not make me love myself. I am so sick of how meaningless the word beauty has become. It is not true. I do not want it to be true. I am content as the funny friend, the smart girl in the back of the classroom. Let me be that. Just let me not be beautiful.
I had a therapist tell me once, it was ironic how much love I gave out, because I didn't give much to myself. She laughed, like self-love was a sick joke. I chuckled, then cried at home. I had someone tell me once I could not love anyone else until I learned to love myself. This time I got to laugh. This time the sick joke was mine, was me. Might as well wait forever. I remember hating myself at the age of 7. Journals filled to the brim with criticisms by 8. I had enough pages to stitch them into wings, to fly close enough to the sun to see my tears turn to steam, felt the wax burn on my shoulders and mold into thick skin. I was 9 when I wanted to die. 13 when I found a solution, figured if I could cut my legs enough, gravity would let me go. When it didn't, I tied a pillowcase around my neck, twisting like the rope swings I knew so well from childhood. Heard my heartbeat pound in my ears like a warning drum, then fade. I'd almost convinced myself I'd done it. When I started writing, I smeared my blood on every page to remind myself that everything beautiful has a consequence. I'd hoped to stall the clouding long enough to give myself to the craft and let myself go. I have died so many times. So when I told you that loving you almost makes life worth it, I was not joking. When I tell you that loving you almost makes me forget how much I hate myself, it is not poetry. Loving you is taking all the love I could never give myself and putting it to good use. It is reminding myself that if someone can love a dying thing this way, can hold the Lazarus of my body and give thanks for the way it holds back, if someone can kiss the scars, administer the pills, absorb the bad days, and wake up smiling next to me, then I can try to breathe again. Because self-love does not always come first, or second, or even ever. But your love be the guardrail on the ledge, be the drawers that hide all of the sharp things, be the body that carries my collapsed frame into bed, be the flowers you bought. Because even though they are dying too, they still dance. Love will not heal me, will not wipe my slate of a body clean. I will always be a woman of wounds, of rope-marked neck and melted skin. Love will not heal me, but it will hold my hand if I ever heal myself, and maybe teach me a joke that I can stay alive long enough to laugh at. I love you enough to want to love myself too.